students find Spanish difficult?
They all have had some level of Spanish before they come, at least 2 years. And so when they get here and they're taking courses like advanced literature, art history, even journalism, they create their own newspaper in Spanish, and they perform stage plays in Spanish, and the textbooks they use are the same that the bachillerato here uses. So they come with a low level, but they leave with a very high level, probably in the United States the equivalent of a second year of college. So it's really interesting, academically speaking. And the Spanish families, on the other hand, are a little confused. They think, well, it's a language institute. And so a lot come knocking at our door asking, could their students take English classes with us? And unfortunately, they can't because we're an American school.
Yeah, so they're just studying Spanish here, or do they do
it's the equivalent of an
Spanish?
11th or 12th grade year back in the United States. So it's primero o segundo de bachillerato. That small population, about 20% of segundo de bachillerato, go directly to college from here. And we have a college counselor who handles those discussions, and the whole busy process of completing exams and application, it happens here. So it's a little complicated, but our school is designed for those 2 years, and I think we do it well.
Griffin, I know that you're going to be returning to the States quite soon now. It's the end of your time in Zaragoza. And does that feel like going home? You'll be going back to your family?
Well, the concept of home for an American is very itinerant, I think. I'm not alone in that respect. I was born in Chicago, and when we moved here from the States, we were living in Seattle, where several of my family members live. There are 12 of us in all, and I'm the 11th. So I'm used to big crowds and lots of movement, but we had a very nice family settlement there that we had to give up to come here. But when I go back to the United States to work at a new school, it's in New Hampshire, where I have the same amount of family. So imagine we have family in Seattle, about 28 nieces and nephews and 3 of my siblings, and I have the same deal north of Boston. I have about 20, 30 nieces and nephews and 3 siblings, so it's really not very different. It's home wherever we go.
Did you choose that particular place to go, or was it just a coincidence that the new job came up there?
The new job is an exciting one, and really it's a perfect change for me, but it's a big country, and I only looked in 2 places. I looked near family and near family. I looked in the Seattle area and I looked in the Boston area, and this school came up first, and it's an outstanding opportunity.
That's great. Well, we'll talk about that later on, and where you're going to soon.
Well,
okay.
Shall we head on over to see the school?
Let's go and see the school.
Sounds good. Well, before we go, if you wouldn't mind, I'd rather not go on like this. Let me leave the bicycle. I live right over here on Paseo de Pamplona, and I'll show you the way to our old place at Paseo.
We'll meet back at the office, and you can show us around there.
Sounds great.
Okay, great.
Sorry. Be right back.
Okay.